Preston and Steve on 93.3 WMMR.
The very first ever Preston and Steve Yoga Pants Pageant. Hold on. I need the clip. Here we go.
Yoga pants.
All right, so what do? We solicited for some ladies to come and be a part of this particular contest, and we have 5 ladies that we're going to bring into the studio one at a time.
And they were awesome looking.
And as I said, the webcam is on at WMMR.com. Now, we have, like a standard pageant.
Because it is a pageant.
We have 3 different areas that we're going to critique them upon. And we've given them names. We have the Yoga Flame.
Yoga Flame.
Which is going to be a yoga position that our Zen yoga master, Kathy Romano, is going to have them do for us here in the studio, and we'll critique that.
Absolutely.
Then we have Yoga Fire.
Yoga Fire.
Which is a position that they are going to have to make up on their own. It has to be like a non-existing yoga position.
It can be whatever they want.
Whatever
Sexy,
they want to do.
acrobatic, whatever.
Did we ask them to give a name to it?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So they have to give us a name and also a position. And then finally is going to be the yoga question.
Yoga question.
Let's get Amanda in. Amanda!
Yeah!
And let's do Yoga Flame. Which
Yoga Flame.
Kathy is going to give you a yoga position.
Okay,
we'll
so
judge it.
yes, she's going to do the downward dog.
Downward dog.
The Adho Mukha Shavasana.
Hadouken.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Downward dog.
Should I explain it?
Nope.
Oh,
Or does she have to explain it?
No,
Kathy,
she doesn't
you
have to
describe
explain
what it is.
it's basically you're bent over. Her hands are like out in front of her,
that's my
and
favorite position.
well, it is. The butt is like completely out in this position.
I like downward doggy
That's a good dog thing.
good dog.
That's good.
And
dog.
she has the very popular Victoria's Secret yoga pants on that say pink on the back.
Is that right?
Yeah.
You ever do it downward doggy style, Amanda?
Yeah. All right, Amanda, you can hop up. All right, that's all right.
So 1 to 5?
Yeah, jot your scores down.
All right.
So go ahead, Amanda. What is this called? Do you know what the position is called that you're making up?
I guess let's call it the hip sexer.
The hip
Rather than
sexer.
Okay, that's
flexor.
Hip sexer.
Yeah. All right, go for it. All right, she's on her hands and she's standing on her toes, so her butt is straight up in the air. And she's raising her left leg all the way up to where her heel is coming back and almost kicking herself in her own ass.
Wow.
The hip sexer. And I have a lovely view where I'm at right now.
That's an actual yoga pose too.
Is it?
I don't know if she knows that or
do
not.
they call
but
it the hip sexer?
I don't know what they call it.
Okay,
but
It
yeah.
opens up your flexor.
Jot your scores
it
down.
opened up
So
my
you're ready
flexor.
for
Yeah.
sexer.
She said it opens up your flexor, so you're ready for sexer.
Nice. Amanda, very good.
Very good.
Okay, and next we have Yoga Question. With the death of Kim Jong-il, the fate of North Korea has now become even more precarious and volatile than before. Pretend that you have Courtney Stodden and Spencer Pratt tied up and gagged and a pistol with just one bullet. Which one do you kill and why?
I believe that I would put them back to back and go for the neck
Right.
and kill them both.
In one shot.
Excellent answer.
You are Bob Dodge's friend.
Thinking on your feet, I am impressed.
And why? Why would you do that?
So that North Korea knows that we're really taking what's going on over there seriously.
Oh, I love you. I am in love.
That's good.
Well done.
All right, that's Amanda.
That is
Contestant
Amanda.
number 1. Thank you, Amanda. Let's get contestant number 2. Jen, can we bring Jen? All right.
Okay, so I'm sure she's familiar with it, but she's going to do the plow pose, and maybe she can tell me if I say this correctly. Halasana?
Halasanan? That's good on pita bread.
Yes, that's good.
Okay, that's it.
That's hummus, Steve.
Okay, so this is basically she's laying on her back. Wow. She bends from the hip joints and slowly lowers her toes to the floor above her head.
Wow. Now make sure we look at the pants, too. That's what this is all about.
What do you think? I'm looking at the position?
She's wearing black yoga pants. Yoga pants. Wow. Yoga erection.
That's not
Okay.
It's actually a yo-rection.
Oh, erection.
Yo-rection.
Nice job. Nice
Very
job.
well done.
That's the position.
That's impressive.
So what are you going to call this position?
It was very tough to come up with the name, but I'm going to call it the hardcore holdup.
The hardcore hold-up.
I like it already. All right, so she is now lying down once again. She is sitting down on her butt. She is crossing her right leg over her left knee, reaching over with her right hand and grabbing her left foot and straightening it out.
Oh, and she's sitting and she's pointing
on her ass and pointing.
She's got a gun.
Smiling.
Like,
She's
wow.
smiling.
Oh, the hold up. I get it. Very hot. All right.
Yes.
Nice.
Very
Good
nice.
job. The hardcore hold up.
The great Clarence Darrow once said that a man who represents himself in court has a fool for a client. Pretend you have the cast of Glee and the judges from The Voice bound and gagged and a backhoe with a bucket filled with African fire ants. Which group do you dump the ants on and why?
I'm not going to lie. I have no idea who that person is. I don't know why it ties into that question. But as a yoga person, I practice love and kindness. So I'm going to go that real sweet, innocent. I wouldn't pour ants over anybody.
You wouldn't pour the answer on anyone.
No.
It's okay. It's your answer, and that's fine.
Okay.
All right,
I wouldn't want to hurt anyone.
You're taking a peaceful, a very yoga-inspired response.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I like that.
We'll
Good
take
job.
that into consideration.
Well
Thank you
done.
very much, Jen.
Dan.
All right, let's get Maria, who's going to be our third contestant in here. We're going to do yoga flame.
Yoga flame.
And we're going to see how flexible she is. She's going to do the standing forward bend, the Uttanasana. And basically, she's just
Can
going
you- can you-
to bend from the hips and try to...
Can you point your uta towards the camera?
Turn your uta towards the camera. Okay. By the way, the webcam is on. I like that, Steve. All right, so she's bending over. She's basically doing a toe touch type of thing,
Yeah,
but her palms flat on the ground, which I could never ever do that.
Right, you basically try to get your torso flat against your thighs.
Wow.
So is this the first time you've done this position? Yeah, you did a damn good job.
That's
Good
impressive. Okay, so
Well
there you
done.
go. Now let's do yoga fire. And
Yoga fire.
That is a creative position, one you just make up on your own. And what will you call this position?
The Eiffel Tower?
The Eiffel Tower. I love it.
Doesn't that take 3 people?
Yes, it does.
Okay,
Let's see if she can do it with one.
Let's see the Eiffel Tower. All right. So she's lying down on her back. I'm in a bad spot here, folks.
Whoa!
Oh, she's doing a back bend.
She's not done.
Wait.
Back bend with her right leg straight up in the air. That's
Very nice.
very,
That
very
is
nice.
awesome.
Maria.
Oh, I like that.
The world we live in is one in a constant state of flux. Because of this, we are required to make a seemingly endless amount of decisions each and every day. Pretend you have Lindsay Lohan and Kim Kardashian tied up and gagged and a pistol with just one bullet. Which one do you kill and why?
Well, I feel that the Kardashians have made the world a lot dumber after being on air, and I used to have sexual fantasies of Lindsay Lohan, so if I had her tied up, I'd want to do other things.
That is excellent.
So I'd have to go with Kim.
Yes. All right. Okay. Thank you very much.
I am finding this very difficult.
She's doing the wide-legged forward bend,
Okay.
the Prasarita Podottanasana.
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
That's what it is.
All right, so
There's a goat
basically-
in my Chevy.
Basically, she is doing a standing splits kind of, and,
Yeah, like a-
bent over.
A straddle. Her legs are far apart, and she bends over, puts her hands on the ground.
Okay,
Very nice.
I can't see the pants. You're gonna have to flip it around.
Yeah. Can you
Yeah.
flip that to
This
the
is all
torso?
about the pants, you know.
Yeah.
It's a pageant.
Yeah.
Respect the pageant.
Very nice.
There you go.
Very
That's
nice.
very flexible, very nice. Kristen, we now do yoga fire, which
Wow.
would be the
Yoga fire.
improvised position. Do you know the name of your position you're going to make up?
Let's just call it the come on in.
The come on in.
I like her.
Let's see it, Kristen. Let's see the come on in. Wow. She is standing on her left leg. She's taken her right leg and pull it. She has bent back her right leg and reached over her shoulder and pulled her leg. She's almost looked like a statue or like a fountain statue of some sort.
Yeah, that's actually a yoga pose as well. It's called the dancer's pose.
the dancer's
That was
pose.
pretty damn good.
Wow. Wow.
like it.
Wowie wow.
All right, so now yoga question.
Yoga question.
Recently proposed legislation concerning piracy and the internet has ignited a firestorm over possible perceived threats to our First Amendment rights. Pretend you have Betty White and Queen Elizabeth tied up and gagged and one vibrator with a dying battery. Which one do you bring to orgasm and why?
Can I opt to just use it for myself?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, you can.
Oh, she called an audible.
But you have to answer why. Why is part of the question.
I mean, they're both old. Like they've had their time.
They've had their
your
fun.
time.
It's my time.
It's your time up here.
Kristen!
Yes.
Here comes Brittany, everybody.
Again.
Ooh,
Great
wow.
shape.
Kath, what are we going to have her do?
She's going to do the Warrior 2,
The Warrior 2.
the Virabhadrasana.
Okay, the Warrior 2.
Basically, she's in a lunge. Her one leg is at a 90-degree angle, the other leg is straightened, and her hips are opened up facing forward.
Brittany, do you do yoga?
I've done yoga.
You've done yoga.
I don't do.
Okay. How's she look, Kat? Is that a good pose?
Yeah, she looks good, but we
Rory?
can't really see the yoga pants. Yeah, she should probably do it the other way.
Oh, yeah, turn around the other way so we can see.
Yeah, yoga pants.
What about the yoga pants?
Warrior 2.
Science.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, all right.
I like it.
That's our yoga flame. Let's now do yoga fire.
Yoga fire.
The created position. What is the name of this made-up yoga position?
It's called It's Good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Okay, whenever you're ready, go for it, Brittany. All right, and she is getting into a lunge position once again. Oh, her hands are up.
It's good.
It's good. Like she's saying touchdown.
That was so inventive, absolutely.
Over the past few years, grassroots groups such as the Tea Party movement and Occupy Wall Street have come into being, helping to articulate the anger of Americans towards an overly bloated federal government and an uncaring upper class. Pretend you have both Casey Anthony and O.J. Simpson tied up and gagged, and one very hungry junkyard dog on a leash. Which one's genitals do you set the dog on, and why?
Well, I would choose Casey Anthony because you probably shouldn't have any more kids. But if he's really hungry, then O.J. Simpson might actually give the dog
Well
a meal.
thought out.
Wow.
Well thought out.
Nice answer.
Girls.
You know what? You took the dog's well-being into consideration.
Yeah, I
and as
love
an animal
animals.
lover, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So we had our first ever Preston and Steve Yoga Pants Pageant.
Yeah!
And we judged them, each one of us, a series of points 1 through 5. We had our staff add everything up, and I am now proud to say that we have a winner. I'm just going to jump right in and give you our winner. Our first place winner, and taking home $500 in cash for the Yoga Pants Pageant with 66 points is Maria.
Preston and Steve on 93.3 WMMR.